does it worry you, your party, and your camp that there is a big question mark and a very big issue of illegitimacy that has been labeled at your candidate and the president's mandate?
Some people sat down to choose to label illegality. We also have the right to label legitimacy. Nobody gives anybody the power.
Those who are saying, not my president, there is a popular hashtag, not my president.
As a matter of fact, even in America, they said to Joe Biden, not my president. In the UK, they said to King Charles, not my king. It's part of democracy.
Does it worry you that there is a question mark of acceptance?
No.
Legitimacy.
You think the King of England would not sleep at night because some people raised a banner at his coronation and said, not my king? No. But the only focus I have is how do we, with love, win them back or win their hearts and minds into our administration and to believe in us. Because truly, let me now go here. Truly, there are many issues that have given some Nigerians concerns about our country. Many people have gone through poverty, they've gone through deprivation, they've gone through challenge of militarization, they've gone through inequality, and they're yearning for true change. And they may have not seen those changes over the years from the past leaders that have been produced, in particular in the 16 years of the PDP. And so they're looking for where to channel that hope. But my candidate, who is now the president of Nigeria, came with a message of renewed hope. And you can see the transformation that he's creating, the systemic change that he's creating. And so, of course, there are fears that, oh, this is the old order, this is part of the old guard. But we recognize that they're concerned. And I can assure them that our president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is fully committed to ensure that we can build a Nigeria that we can bequeath to our own children, that we can fight corruption and inequality, that we can create jobs and make the youth of Nigeria have hope in this country again. And so every policy that he has introduced is in that right direction. If only we can step back from our political sentiment and begin to look at nation building. How do we move this country forward? And look at the policies objectively. I understand where Aisha may have come from. Yes, she has a political right not to recognize, the president until, the Supreme Court gives its own verdict and judgment. Yeah, it's within a fundamental right. But beyond that politics is to say, in the meantime, while everybody is waiting for their own judgment, which I believe by the grace of God, the Supreme Court is going to affirm the candidacy of my president, is to be able to say, are we putting this country on the path of greatness? Our removal of the fuel subsidy system, is it going to help us to restore the economy of Nigeria on a long term? The forex policy, the tax policy, the student loan policy, and many of the programs of the administration, are they progressive to help put this country back on its roadmap? Because this country for 60 years have been in a mess. The mess of the military years, the mess of democratic interruption by, military authorities of many, many years. And our president is aware of that fact. And every action that we're taking is to put the country on that pedestal. So please, I call on all our obedient people. Your yearnings for a better Nigeria is the same for us, either we are in APC or you are in the Labour Party. We all want a Nigeria that works. We want a Nigeria where a young person, like in England, can get a mortgage and buy a home in Asokoro, in Gusakwe, in Maitama, or any part of Abuja they want to. I have a friend in England who is 22 years old, drives the latest Range Rover 2022 or 2023 or so, just by walking into a car lot, filling a form, and then using their credit system to be able to buy a car. We want our young people to be able to live a good life, to earn a decent living. We all share that aspiration. And I can assure you that our president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's policies that has been introduced since his inauguration, and as he will continue to do currently in India, signing a deal to ensure that we can industrialize Nigeria, bring in more opportunities and foreign direct investment into our country. We'll head off to New York very soon, have bilateral meetings in the interest, fighting for the interest of the common man of Nigeria. We will be able to achieve the Nigeria of our dream. So yes, election here and there, fight here and there, but all of this must not be about I want my person there. Must be about
Dayo.
nation building.
Dayo.